What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back with a video on the channel, and today we are at a repeat. This is part 3 of my favorite Filipino restaurant in the area. It is known as Mama Fina's. It is located in Elmwood Park, New Jersey, and if you can't tell by my voice inflections, I'm already way too excited because every time I go here, I get blown away by how good the food is. Only one repeat from the other 2 times, only because I had to. I'm sorry. So we did get the pork sisig, which I got every single, well, I got squid the last time, but I really love this. It's a little bit different than what is traditional in certain places because it has like a mayo base in it as well as the crispy. You'll see when I get there, but I cannot wait for it. Also got the lumpia or lumpia Shanghai, which are the little spring rolls right here with the dipping sauce, which I cannot wait for. This is just 2 orders of rice. You have to buy the rice extra. Apparently a lot of people be trying to get over on them when it comes to rice because it says if you don't pay for extra rice, I'm just gonna cancel the whole order. It says it right in their menu. So I got garlic rice and some, damn, that smells good, white rice. Also got noodles, got some bihon canton, did come with the lemon, and I've gotten pansit and different things, and they said you didn't get the lemon, but the lemon comes with it. So this is bihon canton, which is a little bit different kind of noodles, but we will get to those. Also, I went to a place called Max's once, and it was the first time that I had bicol express, which was like a spicy coconut. I didn't like it, and they said you got to get it like from a real place. No better real place than Mama Fina's. So this is their version of bicol express, which looks completely different. Definitely smell of coconut milk in there. Can't wait to get into that. And last, we got a dessert this time. This is kamote turon, which translated, or not really translated, but what it means when I looked it up, is a sweet potato spring roll. They're made to order. Something smells really damn good in there. I'm gonna tell you that much. Look at this. 4 giant spring rolls. So that is what's on the lineup today. Drop a thumbs up. I'm talking. Yeah, I talk a lot. Just let me go. Let me go. I'm gonna start off with the sisig because I know it's already good as hell. And I'm just gonna get a big old scoop, and I'm gonna get a big old scoop of rice, and I'm just gonna get in here, and I'm done talking. Every time, man. It's so good. So good. I've had sisig for maybe like 2 or 3 different places only, and a lot of my friends in the area that are Filipino, people that I kind of grew up with, they always said you got to go to Mama Fina's, and ever since then when I tried this, I have not tried it from anywhere else. I don't even want it. I'm still going to try it from other places, but just to describe the crispy pork texturally, and I said this before, there's definitely like a mayonnaise thing going on in here, and a lot of people in the comments say that's specific to a certain region that makes it this way. I love that region. I would like to hang out in that region. I would be all in that region. And what really brings it together for me is the red onion that's in here. It gives it a little bit like of a flavor dial. I don't even know the way to say it. But what I have to do is I got to get a little of this garlic rice in here too, because it came with white rice, and I really like the garlic rice. I just want to try a little bit. And we'll replace you to where I ate the white rice. And we're going to go back in. I'm telling you, if you've never had it, just go try it. If you don't eat pork, they have chicken and about 17 other kinds of meat that they'll make this with. And if you go to the restaurant, because you don't have to eat in front of a camera like I do, they serve it on a sizzling plate, which makes it better according to everybody else. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's any better than this, and I go sit down there, I'm not leaving. I'll just ask her every 2 hours to just bring another one out. And then I'll get kicked out. And I really don't want to get kicked out because I like eating here. But it is just there's no description. You see what I just nodded my head there? That's what it is. It's phenomenal. It's everything that you want in life in a plate. And they put it in an aluminum foil thing. And they let me take it home. But for me, it's a flavor and an experience and a type of food that I haven't had anything similar to it. It's just one of those things you have to try. And apparently theirs is the best. And I'm agreeing with that. So this is a 10 out of 10. It's unbelievable. I'm going to take another bite. Even though I'm done eating it, I'm going to take another bite. Because how can you not? Yes. Got the lumpia Shanghai. Came with the dipping sauce. First time I had this, I completely dipped it in the wrong sauce, and I was putting this, and it was weird. But we come a long way. First bite with no sauce, and then we go in with the sauce. I always like to try it without first. Theirs is better than everyone else's too. Now let's go in the sauce. Now, there's just a difference. Again, I've had this before from other restaurants, but theirs is the closest thing to what I would think you would get if you went to somebody's house that could really, really cook. Like, I can't explain to you how good this is. Okay, outside, perfect. I'm sure you heard it, because I heard it, and it's my brain. So, perfectly crispy. Filling on the inside is not overfilled, but it's enough where you get it in every bite. But the real kicker, when you dip it in this sauce right here, that is by far the most flavorful version of the dipping sauce that I've had. A little sweet. It's like a sweet chili dipping sauce, if I had to describe it. This one does have a little bit of sour in it, but there's definitely chili. I can see the chilies, but I can also taste them. Dangerously. Now, I've actually been, when I was younger, to a few parties at friends' houses that were like, there were like a ton of these. Like, it was like as far as the eye can see. And I vividly remember my first, I just ate a bunch of noodles, and I had like 50 of these. And then he moved. And I never ate him again. Until Mama Fina's. And that is a W. I gotta get one more. Yes, I ate 4 of them. I don't care. This dipping sauce is crazy good. You gotta try that. You gotta try that right there. Yeah. That is a 9 out of 10. The dipping sauce is probably a 30 out of 10. And this is their bicol express. I said it before, but I had this at another restaurant where it wasn't very good and wasn't very spicy. It says it's long hot peppers with pork and a coconut sauce. Supposed to be spicy. Supposed to be spicy. But again, here, you know what we'll do? Here's what we'll do. Here, we'll play a little musical chairs real quick. I want to go in with the white rice. Yeah. I want to put this on some rice and kind of just go in. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely... What the hell are we doing? There we go. Thank you. Better. Better. Yep, there we go. Okay. This looks completely different from when the last time. Completely. One, that's spicy. 2, that's creamy. Coconut sauce. 100%. 3, a lot of peppers in here. That's so much better than, oh my goodness. That sauce, like, it's like a creamy, spicy coconut. Ooh. That is more like it. Everybody's like, yo, you gotta try this, you gotta try this. And I was just like, I mean, it's okay. That is not okay. That is fantastic. Let me go back in a little bit. Just stop playing around. This is what I was waiting for. Let's try it. Let's try a little in the garlic rice too, though. That's so good. The hot peppers are seeded, but because there's so much of them, maybe, the spice level is what it should be, to me. There's pieces of pork, but there's also pork fat in here. Like fatty pieces. And I like pork fat. That is not a complaint, that is just a message. That's really good, man. That is really good. I love this sauce when you get it on this rice. A little bit of those hot peppers. That's really good. It just has so many layers of flavor. You get a little bit of the richness from the pork fat. Then you get the coconut, like it's kind of like got this sweet, creamy texture. And then because of all the peppers, you get that note of spice at the end. So it just kind of marries together perfectly, and it coats the rice because of how creamy it is. Perfectly. That's 57,000 times better than the first time I had it. If I want to try something for real, I'm just going to have to go here. That's just what it is. Because that is what it's supposed to be. And that is fantastic. 9.3 out of 10. Now we have Bihon Canton, which pansit uses a different kind of noodle, but same idea when it comes to flavor profile. Pansit Bihon does a rice noodle, and this is more of an egg noodle. But I can see the crispy pieces on the top. I can see the lemon. I know you're supposed to put, ooh, that's a juicy ass lemon. Oh man. This is literally one of the juiciest lemons I've ever seen. And yes, I'm going to mix it. I'm going to mix it, I promise. Like a crispy piece right there. I'm going to put this one off to the side because I got to eat that right there. That looks crazy good. No. You stay right here. I'm going to eat you first. Okay. Let's give this a shot. I'm putting this right back on here. There you go. Had to get that piece. That's good, man. That is good. The lemon definitely wakes it up. See some cabbage leaf in here. Carrot. Crispy pieces. Pork. The noodles are cooked perfectly. Good amount of meat in here, which I like. Sometimes you don't get a lot of meat. That's good. Ooh. The veggie to noodle ratio is on point too. The only thing is, now that I'm eating this, there seems to be both kinds of noodles in here. Now, I ordered the canton, not the Bihon version, but this is that spaghetti type of noodle that I was talking about, which is more of an egg noodle. And this seems like a regular rice noodle. So there seems to be both. Now, I don't know why. I'm not really sure. I don't really care, because it didn't mess with the dish at all. But I do notice that. Maybe they just had the other one ready or something. I'm not sure. But, or if that's something that is normal. Because I was expecting these noodles. Did that change anything? No. I just know that pansit Bihon usually has that clear, like the almost translucent looking rice noodle. And that's what's in here. And then I can see the other one, which is also in here too. Hold on. Don't you come here. Yep. That is damn good. You could easily eat this whole thing, or at least I could. The flavors are just so on point. And a lot bolder than the ones that I've had before. Most of the times I have a dish, every time I had the best one, it was from Mama Fina's. And once again, I'm a sucker for good noodles. I would have liked to try the other version with the noodles, but I still, there's nothing really to complain about other than I'm still a little confused by the noodles. But other than that, I have no complaints. This is the best version of this dish that I have eaten. Once again, 9.7 out of 10. I really, oh man, everything's nines. And last, we have camote turon, which I have said before is a sweet potato spring roll. Now, supposedly these are fresh and made to order. I don't know necessarily. Wow. I want to kind of. There's a yam in here. Yeah, look. Just bite it. Oh my. It's still super hot. Like, for real. Like, I didn't. Hold on. I did not expect the filling to be as hot as it was because it's been sitting here for like 20 minutes. But, like, super hot. There's a caramelized sugar on the outside. I'm sorry. I've never had anything like that before. Like, I've had plenty of spring rolls, but not a dessert version of it. Now, I know they have one that's a banana too, but it said this one was really popular, so I went with it. But look at the outside. Y'all see this right? Y'all can see it. The freaking camera's clear. But the outside almost has like a crispy caramel, almost like candied. If you've ever had a candied pecan or pecan, if you're weird, that same really sweet, kind of like crispy outside, which is almost like a candied spring roll. Mind blowing. The inside is yam. It's not sweet potato because it would be more of an orange texture, but it's yam, which has more of that white look to it. Almost like a cross between a regular potato, a white potato, and a sweet potato. But it has a taste that's like a sweet potato. It just doesn't look that way. So a little bit of sweetness. The inside isn't crazy sweet, but look at the candy. Y'all see this, man? That's crazy, bro. I was today years old when I found out you could have a savory or a sweet spring roll. I really, really love the outside. And the inside is not like mushy, but it's got a nice texture difference to it. That's really good, man. I'm gonna try my best not to eat all those. I'm gonna give the last two away. I always do that. I do that so I keep myself not being overweight. But I am eating these two. You gotta try this. This is like, not only is it really good, but it's different. And that's two things that are right up my alley. That's really like so different. I really want to eat those. I'm not lying. But I'm not gonna. We're gonna be good. You have to get this away from me though, because I will eat it all. Those are a 9.6 out of 10. I've never had something like that, and it's super interesting. I would like to see what other kind of dessert versions of that they have, because if that's the opening starter, that's fantastic. The yam on the inside, I would have done something a little bit differently with. I don't know if I would have made it like smaller, or it's a lot texture-wise, but the flavor doesn't matter. The texture is the only thing as far as like, it's like a big potato on the inside, which, excuse me, makes it a little tough to eat, and I want to eat them all. This was another one. A lot of people were fans of this like video and this restaurant, and they wanted to see it again. And I can only get here on Saturdays because they close super early for me. For me, I normally eat like 7, 8 p.m. and this place closes at like 5. They start closing things up. The restaurant says 6, but anytime a restaurant closes at 6, they start cleaning the kitchen out at like 5:15, 5:30, and I'm not out of work until like 7. So I usually can't get here, but on Saturday, I made sure in the afternoon that I can get my behind here so I can get here again. Because 1, I really like it, and 2, you guys like seeing it, so it's a double W for me. But that is going to be the end of the video. I hope everybody's having a wonderful 2023. Let's just keep on doing the thing, man. This is you got to try this place, man. Mama Fina's, Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Every time I go here, I'm like, man, this place is ridiculous. Man, this place is ridiculous. I'm going to say it again. But that's going to be the end of the video, man. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.